Hello everyone, welcome to this video. I am Raj, web designer from India. In this video, we will see some tips to create a perfect buyer request in Fiverr. If you are a buyer and want to complete a job in Fiverr, these tips will help you to create a better buyer request. First one, read your project requirement clearly. First you understand your project requirement. What are the skills required to complete your job? What softwares need to use? How many days it will take? So you need a rough information about your project. First you analyze and prepare yourself with some information about your project. Then you keep your project description clear and simple. Once you're ready to post your buyer request in Fiverr, just keep your project description clear and simple. Let's see here. These are the buyer requests. These are very simple. I need a programming, tech to research content, full design and develop. So you just give very simple description for your project. Then you specify your offer price. Your offer price brings more sellers to your project, so you can receive more proposals from lot of sellers in Fiverr. These are the offer price. Okay, it's been called budget. Budget we can say budget or offer price. In Fiverr, you can do the job. You can receive a job in very less price compared to other freelancing sites. So mentioning your offer price help you to get more sellers to your project. Then next thing you mention in your buyer request, specify delivery time, your preferred delivery time. Maybe you need to complete the job in 3 days or 5 days or 1 week, 1 month. So you mention that time period. Within this time period, I need to complete this job. So sellers will see the time period, and if they can do that project in the time, if they believe, if it's possible, then only they will apply. So you can receive a valid applications, a shortlisted applications. Already a shortlisted applications you will receive. So after that, you will read all the proposals and you can contact with your applied sellers. The next thing, after you receive applications, it means offers, you just request online portfolio or previous work details from your applied sellers. So you can understand their skills and the ability and the past works. So from those information you can choose your preferred seller, which one is perfectly related to your project requirement. The next thing, better you call them with the freelancer's name or their username. Don't call your seller sir or madam. If you call them on their account name or their personal name, that makes you a good relationship freelancer and the buyer. The next thing, go to the lowest bid and satisfied ratings. Lowest bid describes about the pricing. A freelancer mentioned his price for your given job. You can check the ratings. Ratings help you to understand the freelancer's past work and the communication with the past buyers. If you can see a good ratings, good satisfied ratings and lowest price, so you can choose the freelancer, you will never disappoint. Never go only for the lowest bid or never go very high price with satisfied ratings. So if you can see the lowest bid and satisfied ratings, you just choose that freelancer. Next one, ask your preferred seller about turnaround time for your project. Just ask them how many days you will take to complete this job. They will reply, I will do this job in 3 days, I will deliver to you. I will complete this job in 5 days and deliver to you. So just get the reply from them. After that you assign the job. It helps you to avoid late delay for your project. So requesting turnaround time for a project with the seller is very important. Next important thing, you do communicate with your seller inside Fiverr only. Not force them to contact through WhatsApp or email or Skype. That's unnecessary actually. The another one thing, this is against of Fiverr terms and service for you and sellers. Sellers also prefer to contact you through the Fiverr message board. So better you communicate inside Fiverr only. Another one advantage you have, if you contact through Fiverr, if any problem rises in the project working time, after you assign a seller for your project, then if any problem rises, you can contact the Fiverr seller support and you can easily resolve the issue. If you contact not through in Fiverr, if you contact through WhatsApp or email, or that's against for the terms and service, and also it's difficult to resolve your issue if anything happens after you given a project to someone. The next thing, don't give ratings before you completely satisfied. After you assigned a seller for your project and they are working and delivered to you, after you receive your delivered project, you just everything check and give the ratings once you completely satisfied. If you're not satisfied in anything, you just ask them to redo the work, update that particular issue by the modification record link in Fiverr. So give the ratings after you completely satisfied. If you're not satisfied, just ask them to redo the work. Everything well done, then you can give the ratings. I hope this video helpful to you. See you on next video. Until then, thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye.